Welcome to Big Pick 4, the NFL picking show, where the NFL picking experts, Big Danny D and Big Brian B, give you the best 4 picks for NFL Sunday games to include the guarantees, the Big Danny D guarantee and the Big Brian B guarantee. Guarantees coming through and going 3-0 into the Sunday night game, and then the two gurus that have said time and time again, we could go back to the tape. New England never loses at home. New England never loses at home. But let's pick the Bengals on a Sunday night game on a national stage to beat Tom Brady. Way to go.
Yeah, I saw during the broadcast, they had a thing that said the Patriots have won 39 straight games against AFC opponents at home.
Oh, well.
So we had a win for the combined picks, Steelers over Jags, and then 2 wins with the guarantees of Big Danny D and the Colts and Big Brian B and the Giants. Any comments
I think you
on
should,
last week?
Danny's riding the Indy Love Train 3-0 this year.
Yeah.
That's right.
You should drink to Indy.
And that's 3 out of 5. That's a good percentage for each of us. 3 out of 5 for the guarantees. Yeah, I mean, it was a close game, but there was a small spread, and Indy won by 7, I believe. So it worked out. You know, that's all you need to do is cover the spread. And that's what happened.
And that love train.
Well,
the lucky love train.
Luck,
That's right. So there you have your week 5 results. Of course, we can never go 4 now. You know, had high hopes going into the final game of the night. And I said, wait a minute. New England never loses at home. What the hell are we doing here?
Yeah, they only lose to NFC opponents at home, apparently.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, as I said, 39 straight wins versus AFC opponents at home. So that was kind of going against us there.
That was going to be the one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Cincinnati didn't show up, man.
No.
They got their asses kicked.
I mean, personally, I think Andy Reid came in and took over Marvin Lewis's body since the team was totally unprepared for the game, which is a big Andy Reid thing. That was bad. That was really,
awful,
really bad.
All 3 phases, man.
Yeah, that was bad. And they made the New England offense look like
So.
the hell was that?
All right, analysis for last week over. Now on to the combined picks.
He cutting you off. I thought you used the crickets for that. It's got a horn.
That's more of a coach's horn.
That's right.
Move to the next.
Rotate.
Yeah.
Rotate.
Next session.
We'll now have combined pick number 1 for week 6 NFL Sunday games. Danny D.
All right, I am taking Atlanta at home versus Chicago. This is a -3 for Atlanta. I'm picking Atlanta. Atlanta sucks on the road, but they're outstanding at home. They pushed, I think, against the Saints at home, and then they blew out the Tampa Bay Bucks at home. So I expect them to win at home. For some reason, I don't know what it is, they play much, much better at home. Matt Ryan plays better at home. And Chicago, I don't know what the hell's going on there. They blew a big lead last week against Carolina in a really just ridiculous performance. Brandon Marshall's still banged up. Jay Cutler's been a turnover machine. So, and as I said, Matt Ryan has an unbelievable record at home. I forget what it is, but it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And they have everyone there ready to go. So I think Atlanta will cover this in a high-scoring game because neither team really can play defense very well. I think Devin Hester's going to have a big game because, as Brian likes to say, he's going to be angry. He's going to get back at the Bears for cutting him. Greg Olsen kind of did that last week, and Carolina had 2 touchdowns against the Bears. And I think this week is going to happen too. So take Atlanta -3.
Hey, you guys always make fun of emotion, but I just want to bring back that New England game. Tom Brady played with emotion, and that's why they won.
Cricket.
Suck it. You're late, dude. You suck. You're so late with the sound effects.
I propose that Brian's statement be cut from the show, just like his wonderful announcement that no one ever heard.
I propose that statement right there be cut.
Well, you can cut that too, right after you cut your little statement there. Pushing the old Brian button.
Mm-hmm. That's the Brian effect. Oh, I need to get one of him going, I gotta go, I gotta take a shit.
There's a good story about that I won't mention on the air. About him using that excuse.
Yeah. If you saw it, you know the same thing.
Yeah.
Did it have to do with the trip you guys, when you guys went to Hershey Park?
What? Who went to Hershey Park?
No, that's a. I'm trying to say it in a subtle way about the story about Brian.
No, he
I'm
was.
saying, did it have anything to do with the trip to Hershey Park?
Oh,
No.
shitting my pants or something?
No, it had to do with him trying to avoid a woman at a bar.
Oh.
He was running away. Because he
Yeah,
thought
that's the
Oh.
only excuse I could think of.
because she was supposedly monstrously ugly. And
Yeah.
he,
And Ryan actually like set us up at the same table, and he snuck out, and it was just me and her. So I was trying to think of a way out. So I said I don't like to take shits in public. So I said I had to go home and take a shit. I was trying to be nice and not hurt her feelings.
You said that to the girl?
Yeah.
That's classic.
thus the name, The Unforgiven.
My gut's talking to me. I gotta go take a shit.
Yeah, but after that, he had some great picks that week.
It did.
You could have at least said, I gotta go drop the kids off at the pool or something.
Well, I didn't say I put it nicer than that. I said I have to go to the bathroom, and I said I don't like to do number 2. I didn't say shit in front of her. I said I was polite.
The whole
about it.
thing isn't polite.
Well, I couldn't think of another way to get out of it. I wanted to leave, and I was trying to be polite.
You could have said, my friend's waiting for me outside. I gotta go.
My friend had already left. I mean, she would
No,
know it was a lie.
but she didn't know he wasn't waiting outside. My friend's smoking outside. He's waiting for me. I gotta go.
No, he just said Ryan said, I'm leaving now, leaving me and her alone together. I couldn't think of anything else off my
You could have had
head.
another friend outside. Who would she know who you were with? I don't know. You could come with a better friend.
So she wasn't the good
Phobias
look.
about
She wasn't
taking
the
shits
good looking. She wasn't the good looking Edith Bunker, the woman of your dreams.
Still looking, by the way, ladies, I am still looking. My Twitter handle is maninblack 2.0.
That's right, because he got reincarnated by Johnny Cash's ghost. He invaded BKO here.
Dan wants to turn everything gay and homosexual.
That's what you said. He said
No,
he
I said
invaded
he's in
you.
I said his spirit entered my body. Doesn't mean he went through my ass.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I said he entered my body, but it doesn't have to be homophobic. Spirits don't have to go through someone's ass.
I never said he did.
Yes, you did. You and Brenton made it a gay thing.
I just said he invaded you. I didn't say anything else.
Was there ether involved where you woke up and your butt hurt?
Yeah, he used one of his old socks to knock him out, and
Did your socks smell like ether?
All right, let's move on. All right, my turn. You pick up piece of paper. All right,
Combined
all right.
pick number 2 from Big Brian B, week 6.
We're going to take Green Bay is playing at Miami. It's -3. Go with Green Bay. They're coming off 2 wins. They look good. Miami, yeah, they're coming off a bye, and they did beat the stinky Raiders. But Tannehill was almost benched, so he's not playing really well. The Dolphins have always been an average team. They've never been great. And I think, Aaron Rodgers is
well,
on
you
a
can't say
mission.
never. Just recently,
Like the last 10 years, they're always like they flirt with maybe being good, but they always end up being average.
Yeah.
Also, Dan brought up a good point. Yes, the Dolphins are coming off a bye, but also the Packers played on Thursday night, so they had 11 days of rest too. So they're both going to have a good game plan, both well rested, all things being equal, even though it is in Miami. I don't think Miami has a great home field advantage. They're not like Seattle or Kansas City.
Half the people don't show up.
Yeah. And I just think Aaron Rodgers is playing real well. And the Green Bay doesn't have a great defense, but that's why it could be a shootout. But Packers only have to win by 3. So, it could be 27-20 or 30-23, something like that. For all those reasons, put the money on the Packers. We have an appearance.
We will now have a word from our Week 6 sponsor.
Tim, where's his screen?
All right. Let's have Are You For Real? Week 6, Danny D.
All right. My Are You For Real is former Eagles kicker, now former Lions kicker, Alex Henry. He missed 3 game-winning field goal attempts in the same game. 3. That just doesn't happen.
And then he got cut.
You make one by accident. He missed 3 of them, and they weren't even close. They were terrible. One hit the crossbar, one went wide left, one was short. Oh, it was awful, and it cost him the game. The third one he missed cost Detroit the game because the Bills got the ball on the 40-yard line, and they moved 20 yards, and then their kicker kicked a 58-yard field goal to win the game. They put it right in his face. I mean, that was ridiculous. I mean, what a clown. Who misses 3 field goals to win a game in the same game?
He'll be selling shoes at Foot Locker this week.
Well, he is. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, what a jackass. So he's my Are You For Real? I mean, that was just incredible.
Are You For Real, Brian B?
All right, my Are You For Real for Week 6 is I finally get to do Tony Romo. I've been waiting for years. I finally get my least favorite player in the
He's waiting
NFL.
years to do Tony Romo.
Oh, yeah, go and spread that around the office. I don't give a shit. I finally get to do Tony Romo for my Are You For Real. This week, he came out. It was Sunday, right after the game, right? Right after the game. It was a great win. He should have been excited. I would have just talked about a great win against a good team. He came out and complained about not enough fan support. He had to use the silent count at the home stadium. Dude, get it. Stop being a crybaby. Stop crying about how many fans you get. Oh, man, you don't have enough fans. Oh, you're America's team. You can't get enough fans. Anyway, Tony Romo gets my Are You For Real for being a crybaby, complaining about his fan support at a game. So that is my Week 6 Are You For Real and Tony Romo. And hopefully he wins my year award. I hope there's a couple more Are You For Reals. I hope he wins the first annual Are You For Real award.
Well, as soon as he bungles a game away, I'm sure we'll have another Romo moment.
Week 6, guaranteed. Danny D.
All right, my guarantee this week is the game between Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Cleveland is favored by a single point. I am taking Cleveland. Now, I understand it might be sacrilegious to pick Cleveland to win anything, be a football game or
Unless the Cavaliers
or a couple of hobos throwing trash cans down the street. But Cleveland's played pretty well lately. Brian's old coach there, Artie Bucco, is doing a good job.
Mike Patton Jr., shout out, ex-CBS coach.
Yeah, he's actually doing a decent job there with what he has. And Pittsburgh's really played pretty awful lately. They blew a game at home to Tampa Bay, and then they go down to Jacksonville and barely beat that team. But Jacksonville's lost by an average of like 36-13, and they only won 17-9, and they only scored 10 points offensively against the Jaguars, which is really awful because that defense stinks. So I really think Cleveland can take advantage of some things here. Shazier is out. What's his name? Jarvis Jones is out. Ike Taylor, even though he stinks, he's out. And even though I understand Ben Roethlisberger has put up good numbers against the Ohio teams in general, but I just think that this is Cleveland's time to beat the Steelers. They almost beat them week 1, and this is their chance to get back. They always have to do is win the game here, as long as it's by more than a point, which most games generally are. So I'm taking Cleveland this week as my guarantee.
And what's Cleveland's record?
2 and 3, I believe. And Pittsburgh, I think, is the same thing.
That's right. Picking for Brownies. The Brownies are at home. At home. Well, that's basically a pick 'em. What are you calling that? A -1?
Yeah, -1.
Big Brian B guarantee week 6.
My big B guarantee is I'm going to take a little page from Dan here, but I'm going to, instead of the love train, I'm going to do the anti-love train, and Oakland is going to be my anti-love train. I'm probably going to pick against them almost every week. San Diego is playing at Oakland. It's -7.5 or 7?
7.
-7. I like that spread. I actually think that's kind of low for Vegas. I'm surprised it's that low.
San
It's really
Diego's 10 if you think about it, because usually the home team gets 3.
Yeah, but still, I thought it'd be higher than that. San Diego's been playing really well. Philip Rivers right now he's the MVP of the league. Even the defense is playing pretty well. They're holding teams. They held Seattle. They've beaten some good teams this year. And I just think that Oakland, they have a new coach. This is his first game. First game plan. He's probably trying to implement some new things. And basically Oakland just overall, they're a terrible team. They're a terrible defense, terrible offense. They don't really have anything going for them.
Derek Carr's not playing.
And I also think right now San Diego, they're in competition with Denver, so they have to keep winning. It's not like they have a cushy lead and they can take a game off. They have to keep winning because they know that the Broncos are breathing down their necks.
And they play the Jets this week, the Broncos. So this is an important game for San Diego.
So for all those reasons, pick my my anti-love train. Pick against Oakland. We have a coworker, Brenton, who thinks you look like a child molester.
Who thinks I look like a child molester?
Yeah.
Well, this brings back Brian's memories of his days with Jerry Sandusky.
Yeah, remember the whole thing you did on Brenton last year?
No, let's do a Jerry Sandusky face to show him what a child molester looks like. What's the society he has, Dan?
The Second Mile.
The second one.
Look, the Second Mile. I love the boys. I just like to take them for showers and touch them.
See, the show's been missing this. The good Sandusky jokes. Brian loves them.
I was just showing them my love.
We're just horsing around.
In the shower.
Yeah,
we're just
right.
horsing around.
We're just horsing around.
We're looking for the soap.
There's nothing wrong with horsing around.
I was just knocking the soap out of their hands, whipping it onto the ground.
Had to bend over.
He's such a sick bastard, that guy.
So I look like a child molester. Okay.
Yeah, Brenton. His name's Brenton Baker. He lives at 60.
Them's fighting boys.
He lives in the scary part of town.
Yeah, he lives a couple blocks from Dan.
He lives 6 blocks from here.
Brian, let me break this down. Let me put on my Dr. Drew hat.
Sure.
What's happening here is he's fantasizing about me molesting him as a child. Is what's happening here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dan's little cousins are watching this show.
No, they're not.
Oh my god.
Yeah, little. They're in their 20s.
I'm just breaking it down. I'm breaking it down. So he's got some type of childhood.
Maybe
fantasy where
Sandusky
he's
got
like-
to him.
He's like a boy in a little league uniform, and I'm like the Sandusky figure. He's like got some type of weird fantasy.
Yeah.
I think he needs help.
Maybe
I
you were
think he needs help.
the. Maybe you're the.
Why is he fantasizing about me? I think he needs help.
Maybe you were the evil umpire or something. The man behind the mask.
That's right.
I think you heard about your reputation as the ladies' man.
That doesn't even make any sense.
The ladies' man was an SNL character. It was a black dude with a fro.
Yeah.
I was referring to the Dawn episode at the Krog.
I am a little bit of a ladies' magnet, I will admit that.
I saw it.
Yeah, right. Especially when you sing.
That's right. Dan saw it live, baby.
Oh yeah, it's not as good as Brian fighting with the DJ, but
That's the only thing Dan remembers about my birthday was fighting with the DJ.
oh yeah, it was great. You almost got thrown out of the bar 3 times.
Recapping Week 6 NFL. Big pick 4. Overall, did I do the overall yet? I don't think.
No, what are we? 8 and 12, I think.
We're 8 and 12 with the guarantees. The Big D at 3 and 2. The Big B at 3 and 2. So it's a battle of the guarantees.
That's right.
Who will come out ahead?
That's right.
I won last year.
Opportunity this week to go even overall and to go 4 and 2 on the guarantees with a perfect week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what did you win for that?
To get this done, what needs to happen is Atlanta needs to win at home against the Bears at a -3, and Miami needs to lose to Green Bay at home. Green Bay being the -3. I'm tracking so far. And who is picking? Danny is picking the Browns, which is God. I can't remember the last time anyone picked the Browns.
Never. Yeah, never.
Never. I think it was never actually.
Yeah.
And you've also got the anti-Oakland philosopher now being
Bet against Oakland, and I might include Jacksonville later on too.
That's what the gut says. Bet against Oakland.
That's right.
BAO, bet against Oakland. So we're not picking BAO.
BAO.
Well, we could really get back on track with a 4-0 this week.
Yeah, back to 500.
Yeah, I think that me and Dan should be rewarded. You should go out in the street, pay some woman to come on with a bikini. She's got to have big knockers, though. Make sure she has big knockers and she's in her mid-20s.
And pay her to do what now?
Come on the show, like that other Goomba handicap show. And have her jump around in the background. Just tell her to keep jumping around.
You're going to go put on a Devils jersey and go down to the cheesesteak joint tonight?
Yeah, whatever you say. Sounds great.
They are his team.
You'll start talking smack?
Yeah, he'll go fight that DJ again.
That's right.
No, he wants to go.
So, as always,
Score with
Big Pick 4.
All right. Good show.
all right, love you, bro. Later, Dave.
All right, see you next week.
Good luck, fellas.